Usually I listen to music and making relax or medication something. One more thing, I have TV show like drama, like TV show, Game of Thrones. This is so fucking good. Yeah, finish that. I'm waiting season 8. Yeah.
I have to watch Game of Thrones. I've never watched it.
Really?
Yeah.
You are not American. Oh no, you are not American.
I've already failed, so I'm not really afraid of anything anymore. I failed twice, once significantly, the second time it was the first time a team didn't make it to playoffs. It's kind of the same speech as the hate from the internet in the previous video. I've been there, I've failed so many times in my life, but something I discovered growing old is there's no end of the world if you fail. So I have no pressure on succeeding. I'm very calm.
They can't give us a loss if we don't play.
They were talking about
man. That's just your move.
Yeah.
That's just mine. Game cannot, there is no checkmate if I never move my pawn.
Where's the sticker? Zap?
Oh yeah, I need a sticker.
Sticker ASAP. We're bringing the sticker. This is it. In Kublai's memory, while he's stuck in Canada, the late game king, he will always live on in our games, in our memory. And I can't open it. It's going on the draft. Beautiful.
I think my mindset is going to be very, very stable from now. That there is anything that should bother my mind. I have the players I need to perform. I have the process I need to perform. I think they have a good work relationship with me. Things have been clicking, you know. So my mindset should not change. And I'm going to be more result-based, obviously, because if we make it to playoff, people will consider that it's a very successful split. If we don't, we're still going to be a trash team, which we are not. But we need to prove it, right? It was kind of the same situation last year. I think that in BO5, we're a team that's going to be very interesting to follow.
I do not expect to win a BO5 if I'm facing Liquid or Cloud9 today. Any other team in NALCS, I think we should win.
Hold on. We boys.
I just remember faces.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, I do remember seeing you at feature.
All right, all set. You're welcome.
Hey, y'all came back and just in time too, because we've got Echo Fox versus OpTic Gaming here to wrap up the day. Let's go ahead and look at the starting rosters.
I think you were at Worlds, and it was a very long game. You were playing Lee Sin, and you were like, Meteos didn't land a fucking ability with Lee Sin. I was caster. I was like, you know what? At 45 minutes, he's going to flash kick someone. He's going to make the game. 45 minutes, he goes at the wall, he flash kicks, and he'll finish the game. I was like, I won.
There was a Reddit comment that said Meteos was watching Lee Sin montages during the game and slowly learning how to learn Lee Sin.
Yeah, I like those memes.
Go guy. He tapped out.
Good one.
That was so funny.
Selecting blue side, it's Echo Fox.
On the red side today is going to be OpTic Gaming. We'll get baited into utilizing the Q to trade when Apollo may just get first blood.
And Apollo is rend into pieces. First blood over to OpTic. Crown continuing to push up here in the bottom side. Goes after Phoenix. Jumps in. The shockwave comes out. The stasis goes through. Crown looking to find the damage. Going to fire off the rocket a little bit too early. Will not be taken down. Barely walking away on that one. OpTic looking to make it 2 now if they can. True shot for rocket. Coming up the wall. Not going to find Crown. Hakuo gobbles him up. Keeps Panda safe. But it's still a 1-for-0 for OpTic Gaming as now they try to retreat. Making things happen. Panda in some trouble. Spear's going to be flying out. Shockwave only finding its way onto 1, and Phoenix in some trouble yet again. Crown looking to go in and find the damage. Auto attacks find their mark. And that is another kill going over to the OpTic Gaming mid laner. Apollo has to run out, and OpTic claimed their pride.
And Solo had to roam down again. Dokla's just going to take another tower up here. He can continue the pressure. This should be gifting them a free Infernal, because now, if you send those members top, Dhokla just runs away. They're already on the Infernal, and OpTic are just peeling Echo Fox apart here.
Dhokla starting that fight off, but it's going to be a 4 versus 4 on the opposite end of the map now as well. Crown goes on a rampage. Both bottom laners dead on the side of Echo Fox. Panda looking to run, but he is stunned up. Winter's Bite will find its way down, and they will take him out. A double kill over to Crown, the man of the hour here in this game.
Yeah, Solo gets the solo kill on Dhokla, which is big for him to relieve some pressure, but unfortunately, the team has collapsed on the other side. 3 kills going the way of OpTic. No jungler on the map. This will be a very easy Baron for them.
It's secured by the side of OpTic, and now Echo Fox, they found themselves way too close. I don't really know what they were looking to make happen here. The shutdown goes over to Crown, who's found himself 1, but they found the shutdown back now. Phoenix with a big shockwave onto multiple people. Crown barely looking to get himself away. Clockwork windup will try to do some work. Ball not finding its way onto that enemy 80 carry. Meteos over the wall with the blast cone. It's Arrow and Big dead, traded for Solo and Apollo. Echo Fox in retreat. Hakuo is going to be rend to death with the spears. Arrow looking to find the kill, won't quite get it. Who cares? Nexus is gone, and OpTic Gaming take the win.
OpTic just showed us such a strong performance here against Echo Fox. Really, so much credit deserved by this team.
Well, at the first game, there was a lot of control, a lot of smart fights, and I think Crown was playing pretty insane.
It's still very upsetting that people don't listen to each other. Because today, literally, okay, yesterday we won against Fox, was great, I'm very happy, but if you want to be a playoff team, you need to beat playoff team, right?
Let's jump right into the roster rundown. Loading up on the blue side, it's going to be TSM. And coming into this game, we did see Meteos playing in yesterday. Dardoch going to be subbed in today as the OpTic roster continues to change from week to week until they find something that really feels good on paper for them.
I really wanted this TSM game to prove that we passed the cap and we can beat pretty much whoever if we have a good preparation, besides probably Team Liquid and C9 that shows clearly an upper hand, like a lead above any other team. But at least from C9 till the end, till the 10th place team, we should be able to win any game if we prepare it well enough.
OpTic 6 and 7 in the standings versus TSM's 8 and 5. Both teams coming off a win yesterday.
Thought that our prep was kind of off. We had one thing going into it, and then we changed it on stage, so it kind of threw me off a bit, and then we weren't really picking what we used to.
Yeah, it's not going to forget. But he was just hiding in the brush, trying to get the kills down.
Oh, here he goes!
Goes in for it. One last shot back. It's heated. Bjergsen getting a kill. First blood going over as well, and they trade 1 for 1.
I think that was the first blood for Crown, though. So Crown
for Crown.
See that moving towards the Mountain Drake and using that as a way to threaten potential neutral deck.
Katie and Todd. Dhokla trying to get out. He's going to be going down as Broken Blade picks up that kill. He was not expecting aggression from those two of TSM.
Yeah. OpTic will respond with the Mountain Dragon, and now Crown up to the top side looking for a trade kill.
Well, this is going to be the pickup here. A little retribution for his teammate Dhokla, and Crown picks up a second kill for himself this game. Gonna hold off OpTic for now. Broken Blade going quite low. Dardoch wants to get himself in a little bit closer as Big starts to pressure Bjergsen on the outside. Smoothies into the middle of the fight as Big looking to try and crowd control the rest of the team. Dardoch forward as Dokla's now in a 3v1 situation. Up and down, and Smoothie, but is not going to provide any help for Sven. Firing in from the outside, Acadian goes down the top near mid lane. And Bjergsen, they cannot get their shots in quick enough as OpTic is just flashing around these fights.
And they can go straight to Baron. This is 23 minutes in. They do have a Mountain Dragon. Acadian is down. Some low health bars here on OpTic, but we'll see if they go for the finish.
You were saying a few small mistakes by TSM would set them back. Let's see if they can get it back now. Big devouring picking up one. Dhokla stays alive as Big gets the gray health in. Bjergsen in the middle of the pit, but it looks like OpTic's already on the run. They know the damage is coming in as well from Smoothie. They do pick up a kill onto Big, and it looks like they'll log it out with Baron. A great job by OpTic to kind of route TSM there and pull the rug out from under him.
The preparation was good, and the draft was good, and the player got the Baron, and they just lost it, just trying to actively do a 4v5.
They get Big immediately. How much is the team going to do to save him? And is it going to be worth? Crown on the other side of the fight looking for the retreat kills. Damage onto Smoothie. Crown's in, tries to get Sven, but he actually gets damage across 3. Not enough to kill 1. In goes Akadi, and there's the attacks. The burn is down. Crown gets taken out. Bjergsen picks that one up. It's going to be Draven picking up the cash arrow. Cashes in Big onto Smoothie. Dardoch goes down by Broken Blade. He's in the middle of the fight. Here comes Broken Blade for the double kill as Arrow gets himself out alive, and he's gonna go spend that cash.
When we started like losing, it's like, well, you know, what now?
You can see that Broken Blade doesn't know where the extra members are, so he is giving that respect over as well, and Crown is roaming down. They're going to try to finish the turret and then potentially dive.
Galio ulti coming in. They just make it a double kill out of this one, but wait, Acadian's also there. The flag and dragon misses the pop-up, but they get the Cataclysm kill going on to Dhokla. Bjergsen over here to clean it up as well. Arrows coming down just on the right side. Sven can't participate just yet. Looks like the retreat will be in order for OpTic as they lose another member in Big.
Yeah, OpTic just totally botched that.
Yeah.
Well, we've just been playing for a while now, so I don't think we should be tripping and falling that badly on stage. It was a pretty glaring mistake. We pretty much just opted into a 4v5 team fight without TP, and I think we just made a bunch of really just pretty bad mistakes macro-wise, and it snowballed out of control.
Broken Blade up front, first game on Vladimir for TSM this time, and he played it well for the team. Help from Acadian in that jungle as they get the win over OpTic Gaming.
What fucking triggers me is you do not listen to each other once again. Start being frantic, suddenly there is a call. Like literally every single step has been called on the vocal. Every single step that were required to close this game were called on the Discord. Like nothing was missing. But you guys just don't listen to each other. I don't have TP, it's a 4v5. Oh, let's fight then. We should stay in lane because they cannot engage on us and we're strong on side. So maybe we just force once with LeBlanc and we rotate. Good. Let's go to Dragon and fight! That's not acceptable. Not because you failed. I don't care that you failed. Fucking listen to each other. There is the plan. Wow, what are you doing? You want to go to playoff?
It just gets very hard for me to find excuse for people not listening to each other. So I'm upset about it. And I said it to my players. I was like, this is actually fucking unacceptable.
I'm going to give you the comms, and you're going all to listen to the comms, and you're all going to recognize that you had the chance to just apply a fucking plan and win the game.
They know, like, this is where I insist, is I'm frustrated and I'm upset about what happened, but in the big picture, the team is good. Because they know, if they didn't know, it would be dangerous. If you're going to playoff and you lose such a game and you don't know why, they know it's a ridiculously stupid mistake they made.
You're better than that. Or you're not better than that and we're just a team that doesn't deserve to go to playoff. But we go next week, same mentality, nothing changes. We are able to win all the games, including C9, if we play our game plan.
I think I played pretty poorly individually in the game, but was not really in my comfort zone.
I mean, if you lose a game, you're going to think you played bad. You literally only remember the plays that were bad. And like, even if you make a good outplay, or even if you had the advantage for a long time, you're going to think like, wow, I can't believe I lost this game. I'm so bad, because that's just how the mind works, I feel. It's not going to be anything. No one's going to compliment each other on a losing game, right? So
I think the main thing Zap was frustrated about was because we talked about everything and it fell into place, and then we also talked about it in game, and then we just didn't follow the plan that we had set. I think it's not the fact that we lost, it's more so about how we lost.
My feeling where it's draining. I was drained. I'm drained because I work a lot on this with the guys. I do work a lot. And they work a lot. And they know what they have to do. But it's not enough. And whenever a team loses, I always put it on what did I fail in the process for them to be that stressed, for them not to be confident, for them to be erratically playing and just suddenly making the bad call. And now we have 4 games. If we win, I think 2 or 3 of them, depending on like what the other guys do, we make it to playoff. And this split was a success concerning all the, if you consider all the parameters that were on the table when we started. We can fail, but I think we will succeed in making it to playoff. I trust the guy I'm working with, but I'm very calm. And because if it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world. There is another split and we will be ready then. Because either it's gonna be like we miss the playoff and it's going to be a fun time for everybody because we'll have some time together to share without having any pressure, or we make it to playoff and then we're going to have a really fun time in hell.
Do you think that OpTic is gonna make it to playoffs?
Of course, and you?